Hi, everybody. Peace. Welcome to the STBY basketball show. Wherever or however you're listening, we're so grateful to have you here with us. As you guys know, I'm Sean Cottle, and today, guys, we're going to be previewing the NBA Finals matchup between the Oklahoma City Thunder and Indiana Pacers. Um, it's primed to be an exciting matchup, an exciting NBA Finals for sure. So we're not going to waste any time, guys. We're going to get right into it. Um, though based on the consensus, it seemed. I'm afraid I couldn't find anything about that. Based on the consensus, it seemed that most of the general public wanted a finals matchup between the uh, Minnesota Timberwolves and the New York Knicks. This matchup between the Thunder and the Pacers is actually a much better basketball matchup. And we're talking about far and ahead the best defensive team in the league in the Oklahoma City Thunder, and one of, if not the most explosive offense in the Indiana Pacers. If we look at over the course of the last second half of the season, the Indiana Pacers actually had the third ranked offense in the league, while obviously Oklahoma City Thunder had number one defense in the league over the course of the entire season. And if we just watch the playoffs, we've seen that Indiana has the capability of going on tears because of how quick they get the ball out in transition and how many threes they shoot and how deep the rotation is. They go 8, 9 guys, 10 deep at times. And they don't necessarily live and die by the three. Also, they still do a good job of maintaining balance within their offense by getting to their mid-range shots with Siakam and McConnell, and they still get into the paint as well. And because Indiana is also a team that's quite proficient offensively, they haven't played a team that is as defensively as efficient as Oklahoma City is. Oklahoma City, you could argue, is longer in the perimeter than Indiana is. Oklahoma City also has a bit of a size advantage against Indiana. Like I said, Oklahoma City, they like to get out and run the break as well. A lot of their breaks are generated from turnovers they create on the defensive end by having hands in the passing lane, getting a lot of deflections. I believe Oklahoma City led the league in deflections over the course of this season, which tells me that their guards are active. Their hands are active, even in help side. And Oklahoma City also gives up very few offensive rebounds. They give up very few second chance points, which is something Indiana was able to live off of against New York and Cleveland in those respective series. And this is a great matchup between the best offensive team and the best defensive team, which is why, as someone who enjoys the game of basketball, not just the narrative and the glitz and glamour of the best team or the most well-known team or player playing in the finals, just as a student of the game, this is the best matchup you can ask for between Indiana and Oklahoma City. And I say all that to say, Oklahoma City still comes into the series being the favorite to win, rightfully so, and led by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who is the NBA MVP for this season, averaging 34 points a game, and also led by Jalen Williams, who's another All-NBA player, All-NBA third team, who was proving to be an efficient and excellent second option on a championship contender. They also have a plethora of options as well. But Oklahoma City has been the most consistent team all year in the NBA, starting from the very beginning. And Indiana's a team, like I said, who started to come on late in the second half of the season. And they found the rhythm once the playoffs turned around or came in. And you saw what they did to Milwaukee as well as Cleveland as well as New York. And when you go back and look at all those series, you can't say that Milwaukee just played bad, or that Cleveland just never found their rhythm, or that New York never really found their rotation. You can go back and look at those games, and it's very clear, very definitive that Indiana was the better team in all three of those series. So it wasn't a matter of Indiana upsetting those teams. It's very clear to me that Indiana was just a better team when they played Indiana, when they played New York, when they played Cleveland, and when they played Milwaukee. And this will be an exciting matchup. And I do still have Oklahoma City winning this series. And now the question becomes, people are asking, okay, well, is it going to be a sweep? Is it going to be 5 games, 6 games, or 7 games for Oklahoma City? And it's all dependent on how well Indiana can shoot the ball. I do believe that Oklahoma City is going to do a great job of limiting second chance points, as well as limiting points in the paint against Indiana. So a lot of the scoring for Indiana is going to have to be done in the perimeter by Tyrese Halliburton and Pascal Siakam, like I said, and Andrew Nembhard, and just a few guys to name a few. So if Indiana can still manage to get out on the breaks, and if they can generate turnovers, which is something they haven't done consistently because they have one of the worst defenses in the league in Indiana, then they'll be able to stay in this series with Oklahoma City. But if Indiana can't shoot the ball well, and if they can't generate turnovers, they can get any easier points in transition, the series will be 5 games, 5-game sweep, or 4 or 5 games, possibly a sweep. But Oklahoma City, I still do have as the favorite winning this series, and I do think Indiana will keep it competitive. I just don't think they have enough firepower. I don't think they have enough defensive presence in the low post or in the perimeter to really stay with Oklahoma City. And I don't think that Indiana is going to be able to generate enough easy points in transition to keep up with Oklahoma City, despite the pace of play that Indiana plays. So I have Oklahoma City winning this series in 5 games, but I do think it'll be the first 2 games will be competitive, but I think Indiana will start to run out of gas, and Oklahoma City will start to impose as well. So I have Oklahoma City, like I said, winning this series in 5 games. However, I wouldn't be surprised if Indiana takes it to 6. No more than 6. If it gets to 7, then I'll be extremely surprised. But 5, I have Oklahoma City winning this series in 5. Wouldn't be surprised if it goes 6 though. But right now I have it going in 5. Oklahoma City winning the NBA championship in 5 games, defeating the Indiana Pacers. But let me know what you guys think. Leave your thoughts in the comments section. I'm looking forward to hearing all about it. Who do you guys have winning this NBA Finals matchup between the Oklahoma City Thunder and the Indiana Pacers? Who do you think is going to be the biggest X factor for each team? And what will it take for each respective team to win this series? Let me know what you guys think. Leave your thoughts in the comments section. I'm looking forward to hearing all about it. But with that being said, guys, that's it for our show for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's been a wonderful show. If you haven't already, please be sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button as well, so you guys can stay up to date on all of our latest content that we post daily. And if you'd like to gain exclusive content from us over here at Sorry to Bother You, you can do so by going to patreon.com, clicking on the search bar, typing in Sorry to Bother You Show. That way you can gain access to all of our exclusive content that we post daily. So that being said, guys, we'll be back again same time tomorrow with another show. Until then, guys, continue to stay safe, be vigilant, make smart decisions, and